Hello everybody, welcome to this new episode. Today we're going to talk about ISO standards. What are they? What are they for? And we're going to take a look at one of the most popular ones, which is ISO 9001. Now, ISO stands for International Organization for Standardization. It is an independent, non-governmental international organization with a membership of 163 national standards bodies from around the world. The main scope of work of the ISO is to develop and publish international standards to ensure quality and uniformity in products, services, and processes. So why do we need ISO? Because if you are a business or an organization that deals with other businesses or other organizations, either nationally or internationally, there needs to be a common ground for you to interact with each other. For example, if I am buying a product from China and you are buying the same product from China, both of us have different ideas of what quality means. So when we receive the product from China, one of us might say this is good, and the other one might say this is not acceptable. So how do we solve this problem? We need a common language, and that common language is the international standards developed by ISO. Now ISO develops these international standards through a process called standardization. Standardization is a systematic way of organizing knowledge and information in a given area of interest, so that it can be used consistently and repeatedly. In other words, it is the process of creating and implementing a common set of rules and guidelines that everyone can follow. This process involves bringing together experts from different fields who work together to develop a consensus-based approach that can be applied in various situations. Through this process, ISO develops international standards that help businesses and organizations to improve their products and services, enhance customer satisfaction, and achieve operational efficiency. There are numerous standards published by ISO, but today, we will focus on ISO 9001. ISO 9001 is an international standard for quality management systems. It provides a framework for organizations to consistently deliver products and services that meet customer expectations and satisfy regulatory requirements. It was first published in 1987 and has since been revised several times, with the latest version being ISO 9001, 2015. The standard applies to all organizations regardless of size, industry, or geographical location, and can be used as a basis for achieving certification. One of the key concepts in ISO 9001 is the PDCA cycle, which stands for Plan, Do, Check, and Act. It is a continuous improvement model that helps organizations to identify areas for improvement, implement changes, and measure the results. The PDCA cycle is an iterative process that begins with planning. It involves setting objectives and identifying the steps needed to achieve them. Once a plan is in place, it is implemented and monitored. The next step is to check the results against the initial objectives. If the objectives are met, then the process is considered successful, and the improvements can be standardized and become part of the organization's operations. However, if the objectives are not met, then corrective action is taken, and the cycle begins again. Another important aspect of ISO 9001 is its process-based approach to quality. This means that the standard focuses on the processes that an organization uses to deliver its products and services rather than on individual tasks or activities. This approach allows organizations to identify and address potential problems early on and to continuously improve their processes. The benefits of implementing ISO 9001 are numerous. Organizations that achieve ISO 9001 certification demonstrate their commitment to quality and customer satisfaction. This can lead to increased customer loyalty and trust, which in turn can result in more business opportunities. Additionally, ISO 9001 certification can help organizations to reduce costs by streamlining processes and reducing waste. It can also improve communication and collaboration among employees, which can lead to increased productivity and efficiency. Well, that's it for today's episode. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to share and like, and I hope to see you again in the next episode. Bye-bye.